Welcome back, trainers, and I couldn't resist bringing you guys XL Porygon Z yet again. This time, we've done a ton of trades, we got a lot more XL candies, and we're sitting at level 49 exactly. Unfortunately, no Best Buddy for this one quite yet. We do have the Metagross 100% IV Best Buddy equipped for these battles. We're also going to be pairing it up with a Palkia, which is XL, not quite maxed out, but it is a 100. Performance is absolutely on par. So we did switch up this team a little bit before we did use Dialga and Palkia alongside Porygon Z. This time we're going to be taking off Dialga and putting on Metagross just because, and then leading Palkia the entire time. So with that said, I mean, Porygon Z is a sleeper Pokemon right now, and it is just going to get even better in Season 9 because Zap Cannon is going to get a guaranteed defense debuff when you do use it on the opponent. Now, of course, the debuffs still do take place when you shield them up, so it doesn't really matter, right? Just thought I'd throw that out there. So Porygon Z is, to my belief, a top tier meta for pros, okay? So if you're looking to do something a little bit spicy, you're trying to up your game and use things outside of the realm of top meta for everybody, Porygon Z, I think, is what you're going to want to use. And like we discussed in Season 9, the Zap Cannon is just going to become that much more better. Now, I am going to be running Blizzard because I just found it to be a lot more useful, and you're going to see how clutch Blizzard came in handy for me when running this team here. Now, something else that you're going to want on your Porygon Z is going to be Tri-Attack. You absolutely need Tri-Attack. It is going to be a community day move, so if you do have a good IV1 and you're interested in doing this and you have plenty of elite charge TMs, go for it, okay? So personally, my Porygon Z here is going to have hidden power Psychic, so maybe I can use that in the future for whatever means. Now, since we do have a lot more experience under our belt using Porygon Z, I'm going to be a lot more comfortable in a lot more situations, so it's definitely going to be a whole nother beast for this video compared to the other Porygon Z one. I mean, it's not like we scrubbed out on the other one, but like I just said, I have more experience and we're going to be more comfortable knowing what it can do, how fast we can charge, what hits we can take, and I'm going to let you know. Say you have a 100 Shadow Porygon Z or something like that, maybe even have Tri-Attack on it, or you're looking to maybe Elite TM it. Do you want to use your Shadow Porygon? I'm going to have to say, although it is going to be hitting like an absolute disgusting truck, I mean, this thing's going to be hitting hard, but you're not going to be able to take a hit for anything. Porygon Z, as it is right now, non-Shadow, it's just squishy as can be. That is its biggest drawback. If it was any tankier, I'm pretty sure it would be top meta, like for everybody. Like simply on PvP Poke, like on the top 10 or 20 or 30. If it was bulkier, but it's not, and if it was, it would probably be a little bit OP because of what it can do with Lock-On. Lock-On is its main source of everything, right? These big hard-hitting charge moves, absolutely amazing. Tri-Attack, still good. Of course you need Tri-Attack, period. You're not going to be able to run this without it. But Lock-On is accumulating so much energy, it doesn't really do much damage at all, right? But it is the fact that it can gain that energy. You can spam your charge moves, get to Blizzard, Zap Cannon, or Solar Beam, Tri-Attack multiple times, and potentially even lower their defense and attack with that Tri-Attack. And you're going to see, again, multiple examples as to how the defense debuff and attack debuff from Tri-Attack, having another Pokemon come in a very tight situation, and it does make a difference. And I've pulled off, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 battles because of that now. And I'm thinking, oh, it's not going to do much for me. I actually, no, I'm not thinking. I'm thinking I need it. I need it to win. Let's get the debuff, and we get it, and we pull it off. So with that said, let's get into the commentary. Mewtwo, let's go. Comfortable matchup for the Palkia here. Biggest threats for Palkia. We do have Fire Blast, but it takes about a year to get to, so it's really not doing us too much justice unless we have our opponent with shields down, we swap into it, and we can get off a Fire Blast, or they're just not suspecting it. We've done it a few times, but it takes forever. But Palkia is good. We do need to look out for like a Melmetal or something like that. All right, so we are going to be taking out the Togekiss, coming in here with the Metagross. We still have the Palkia in the back with energy ready to go, but it has about 3 HP, 2 HP, so we got to be very careful with that one. Swapping in with a Pokemon that has health that low is going to be risky. I'm going to probably recommend you wait and then use it when you come in and hit that charge move. Just have your finger tapping on that charge move ready to go and hit it as soon as possible. Because what happens when you throw a Pokemon in and they take this damage before you actually even see them? That's just the way it works. You're gaining energy as you're throwing your Pokemon in, and so are they. All right, so down we go by a Dragonite. Porygon Z in the back with full health. What are we going to do? Exactly what we said. We're going to throw it in here, hit that charge move before they get off a charge move, or a quick move. Bring in the Porygon. We just need to do a little bit of chip damage. Now, as much as I would love to hit that Blizzard, they're ready to go with the shield. I mean, they're not going to be letting anything go here. They're going to obviously be shielding this first one up. And Tri-Attack hits hard as heck. As long as they don't resist it, even if it's resisted, it's still doing good damage. But if it is straight up neutral damage, which that's what normal does, there's nothing normal super effective to, it hits so damn good. Look at that. Look at the damage. I love this thing. Porygon Z is, I'm going to try to make it one of my signature Pokemon here on the channel, like a Mawile or something. Because come Zap Cannon, the game's over, all right? We're going to be using it all the time. Anyways, up against Melmetal are one of the main things that we said we don't want to see, right? Good leads are, do I need to really say? A Kyogre, obviously, probably number one. Mewtwo's also fantastic. Garchomp with Mudshot. Garchomp with Dragon Tail is a little troublesome, but it's kind of like a... We're not completely 50. These Garchomps are 50, so we're kind of at a little bit of a disadvantage, but it's still a somewhat okay battle. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Getting off another Aqua Tail. Do they want to shield it up? And they're letting it go. So I've used one shield. They have used none. Here we go. The time has come. A Giratina. Porygon Z, go. You guys and gals, you see what's happening here? I was so happy for this matchup. I was thinking, let's go. Please don't have Dragon Pulse. No Dragon Pulse. Shadow Ball the way we resist them. Straight Blizzard, one shot. All right, if this thing gets off its big nuke move, it's going to pretty much one shot everything. All right, be it Solar Beam, Zap Cannon, Blizzard. If it's super effective, it's probably almost going to one shot. This thing is absolutely amazing. So we're going to be bringing in our Metagross here, shielding up that Earth Power. Unfortunately, we have no more shields left, but we're going to be getting a shield out of them. Let's see how this works out here. I think this might actually be a loss. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So Earth Power takes us out. Porygon, oh yeah, definitely, all right. Okay, it is a loss, but hey, still some good battles. Let's go into the next one here. We're met with a Kyogre. Now this is the best lead that we can get, quite literally. All right, so great. The only thing we need to kind of look out for is a potential Blizzard, which will pretty much take us out in one shot. So we need to kind of worry about that. And they built up quite a bit of energy, so I'm thinking, let's just shield. I wasn't counting, and it's a Surf. They baited me. Wow. So they swap into Dialga. I build up a little bit more energy and then swap into Metagross here. Kind of got a little, it's like a deer in headlights trying to figure out what I needed to do because Porygon Z doesn't really want to see it. But if we do get off a Blizzard, it is not going to one-shot Dialga at completely full health, but it will be doing a lot of damage. And the lock-on's really not doing it any justice as far as doing some damage to get it down to the point where you can take it out with Blizzard. It's like no damage at all, basically. So the Metagross is putting in some work. We got it pretty low, so that's fine. We're going to go ahead and let that Iron Head go through here. We still have a somewhat healthy Palkia and then the Porygon Z, which we're going to go ahead and lock on down, which is pretty awesome. Instantly swapping into our Palkia when we see that Groudon to go for the Aqua Tail, not even giving them a chance to swap. And now they bring in the Kyogre to try to catch or get off a charge move. We're letting this go through. It is just Surf, and it looks like Palkia is going to take the win here for us because that Mudshot is simply not going to be able to do enough damage. And, well, Aqua Tail is going to be able to pretty much just take it out with two of them here, as we do get Stab and, well, it's an XL Palkia, right? So Palkia is an absolute amazing Pokemon. I love this thing. Do you want one? If you're into Master League, yeah, definitely want to make one. And it's going to be okay to go up against raids too, right? When it does get its special signature move, just keep that in mind. If you have a 100, then it's not going to be, you know, you can't go wrong with just simply Elite TM it, right? Simple as that, right? Anyways, up against another Melmetal. Man, it was getting so annoying. And the reason why I think it kept popping up with this dang Melmetal in the front. So we're just going to do our thing here, letting that Rock Slide go through. As much as I would love to get off a Fire Blast, I don't know if they're going to shield it or not. And, well, it looks, yeah, they haven't shielded up a dang thing. So, yeah, we could have totally gotten it off. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. If they shield up a Fire Blast, that's going to just spell doom for me. So at this point, we're going to be able to farm down at the expense of a shield, unfortunately. They're bringing in Kyogre, and I have no other options. I could swap, but I'm just going to let them take me out here. Or I'm swapping. Wow, why would I do that? Don't do that, because now what's going to happen, we had such low health, the farm they would have gotten off of us is pathetic. You don't need to worry about it. And now we're locked in here, so what? They could counter us. So not particularly the best. Now, I think the reason why I did do that is because we got the Melmetal out of the way, and now they have a Togekiss in the back. Blizzard. Goodbye, Togekiss. One shot. In comes the Kyogre, and we're going to be able to get off Tri-Attack. Please, tell me we get the debuff. I know how much you don't like Kyogre. Get it. There you go. This thing never fails me going up against Kyogre. I'm telling you, it has like a revenge or some spite against Kyogre. It always gets the debuffs. I love it. So we're going to go ahead and swap. I was trying to catch, unfortunately not. But since we did get the debuff, folks, this is exactly what I was talking about in the beginning. If we didn't get it, I'm pretty sure I would have lost this matchup here with the Metagross. But since we did get that debuff attack and defense, we're going to go ahead and go for the Meteor Mash. I was really hoping this was going to KO, and it is enough to do it. Alright, so you have no idea how excited I was after I won that battle, because it was literally all riding on the Porygon Z's debuff, and we did it. Freaking awesome. I love it. Into the next battle, we're met with a Mewtwo, and we love to see it. Yeah, we love to see it. Palkia can take the first Side Strike. We're doing so much damage with our Dragon Tail. Aqua Tail doesn't take too long to get to, so they're not going to be in a good position here. We're going to be able to pull this win off. So they're using that first shield. And this is, they don't have any extra energy. It's a Side Strike, and that's it. Maybe a little bit accumulated after that, but it's not going to be enough to take the win here. We're going to go ahead and go for Aqua Tail. They're double shielding. Okay, so that's a bit of a different situation. So they're going to be able to get to another one if they're double shielding. But since they have used both shields, what we're going to do is bring in Porygon and start farming up. It's time to one-shot some stuff. They're bringing in a Togekiss. Now, I need to be very careful in case they're trying to catch with a Steel type in the back, but they didn't. So we're going to go Blizzard. What do you have back there, folks? Are you ready for this? Giratina. Porygon Z is sweeping. Yes, you are seeing this correctly. All right, I mean, this is a real thing, and it is going to be doing a lot of work. Not just this. We could have totally let that go through, but I didn't want to take a chance on a Dragon Pulse. One-shotting him, almost one-shotting him. A few more lock-ons and we're doing it. Now, if it was level 50, that would have been a one-shot, I'm pretty sure. It's level 49, so we just need 2 more levels, as well as Best Buddy, so technically a few more levels. All right, a Melmetal lead. Horrible. Hate it. Don't like it. What do? We'll stay here. Nothing else. Just got to go down with the ship, unfortunately, unless they swap or we feel like we can swap in some sort of time period or catch a Rock Slide with a Metagross. But we're just going to go full on here and just let these go through. They're swapping into a Zacian. We're going to go ahead and retreat into our Metagross. Palkia holding on to a bunch of energy. Now, here is what we're going to do. We're going to let this first one go through. We're going to go ahead and throw ours, and then we're going to shield up the next one. And after that, they're going to be completely debuffed. It is going to just be a farm down, no problem. So we shield this one up. That's 2 of them. They're not going to be able to get to another one. No, no, no. And down they go. And what are they coming in with that I was going to say Metagross, Melmetal. And we go for the Meteor Mash to get a shield, but they don't give it up. Yeah, that, you know, well done, knowing exactly what they can do. We get to another Meteor Mash, and I'm thinking, crap, I should have just went for Earthquake. Right. But we're getting a shield, and that's their last shield. So I think we're looking okay. But it's not over until it's over here, because the Palkia really doesn't have much health. We're going to go ahead and throw that in immediately. They have a Mewtwo in the back, so it's all up to Porygon Z here. All right, swapping into a Porygon Z, and I go for Tri-Attack because it's just the better play here. I just felt like it. And the Side Strike doing a bunch of damage. Why did I not shield that up? Well, because I have a plan in mind. What I'm going to do is let this just happen. That's fine. Bring in Palkia here. We're going to farm him down. I'm hoping we can farm him down. And we'll just hit the Aqua Tail on the Metagross. Or I keep wanting to call it Metagross. The Melmetal. It's not enough. But we are able to get to another Aqua Tail. Whew. I got nervous thinking, wow, did I just screw this whole thing up? And we take the win. Fantastic. And I didn't even have a shield with the Porygon. I don't know what it was. Okay. Anyways, into the next battle here, we're met with a Giratina. They're swapping into a Sylveon. And we're going to go ahead and bring in our Metagross here to just farm up. They're going to throw a Moonblast. And it is starting to accumulate. You know, the charm damage, the Moonblast, it is starting to add up. But it doesn't matter. We're farming all the way down. We don't care if we cap at 100 energy. Who cares? They're going to be bringing in Giratina. And we're going to have some more fun with our Porygon Z up against it. Are you kidding me? And I'm over here just hoping that they shield everything up. I'm like, please, I want you to use all your shields here. I want to go in here with the Porygon Z and just have a ball. But they're not going to use both the shields. They don't need to. They're going to farm down. But it's fine. They're instantly swapping into a Togekiss. As much as I want to bring in Palkia, ain't happening. We have to figure this out. So what we're going to do is try to get a shield, please. All right, beautiful. Can we get to Blizzard? Can we do... Oh my gosh, Porygon Z is just was going to say lighting them up, but more so freezing them up, right? In comes the Giratina, and we're just going to go ahead and swap into our Palkia, holding on to 2 shields, shielding up the Shadow Ball, and we take the win there. Are you kidding me? Do you see this? And it's not even like, oh, Metagross and Palkia are picking up the slack the entire time. Hell no. Porygon Z is literally putting in its work, and if anything, Porygon Z is picking up the slack for the Metagross and the Palkia, right? Okay, so we're up against the Dialga here. You already know, standard stuff. We're going to shield up the Draco Meteor just because I felt like doing that. Farming up extra energy. They did lower their attack. We have time before they get to another Draco Meteor, and we're going to take them out there. In comes the Giratina. We're going to go ahead and go for the Meteor Mash here. This is just bonus damage now. We're looking great. They're going to try to farm. They're farming us down the entire time, looks like. And they double shield their Giratina here. But little do they know, we have a Porygon Z in the back waiting to hack their system. So let's get into that. Bring it into Porygon Z here, and we're not shielding up a dang thing. We're letting it all go through. Shadow Ball, ha, tickles. And they have a Togekiss. We're doing that same thing before, folks. Are you ready? Porygon Z loves to one-shot Togekisses lately, as well as Giratinas. Down it goes. Bye-bye. We're going to go ahead and bring in Palkia again. Kind of like a deja vu going on here, right, folks? All right. Shielding up Ominous Wind. I don't care. Whatever. And we're just going to go ahead and go for a not very effective Aqua Tail just to do that and taking the win. Porygon Z putting on the pressure and helping taking the wins. Into the next battle, we're met with a Kyogre. Oh, yeah. Chef's double kiss. Double kiss, Chef's kiss. All right. And again, we have to look out for Blizzard. That's what everybody's going to do. They're going to build up to the Blizzard illusion for the most part. I mean, that's the best bet that they can do to trick you, to make you think they have it, or if they do have it. So we do shield up a Thunder, which is fine, actually. We would have survived, but hey, at least we're still comfortable with a bunch of energy. We're going to go ahead and go straight for the Fire Blast here onto the Dialga, and we're getting a shield. That's fine. And I'm continuing on here. Wow, that's crazy. I think I just don't want to lock myself. We're just going to let them take us out here. And if they gain that energy, I don't even care. We got a shield, and we bring them down below half. So we're looking pretty good. We're obviously going to be bringing in Melmetal here. And I'm expecting a Draco Meteor. I think I may shield this up, actually. Oh, never mind. We're letting it go because we had so much health. We're fine. They have a Groudon in the back. And here we go. Porygon Z time. So I'm going to call this Blizzard or Earthquake. All these different types of elemental destruction weather moves. So we're going straight Tri-Attack here. And as much as I wanted to go Blizzard, we weren't going to make it. We're way too squishy, so we're just going to have to go for it. We get the attack and defense debuff, so we're looking great. And we survived this, but it's like with 1 HP. Oh, just not enough to get off the next Tri-Attack. In comes Metagross. They instantly swap into the Dialga. I under-tap, and this is what helps me take the win. You like that? So what's going to happen here is, what if you're not familiar with under-tap, we don't hit all the bubbles. We do less damage, so we can farm more, and then have the charge move ready for that next Pokemon like this, and we take the win. If we did not under-tap, they would have got to a Fire Punch. GG's to me. Alrighty, into the next battle, we're met with a Dialga. This is not really good. No, this isn't good because our Dragon Tail is neutral damage as opposed to their Dragon Breath super effective. So we're going to instantly swap into Porygon Z. They bring in Garchomp. Alright. Did you love that first battle? Just straight up one-shot at the Garchomp, like, right away. I could have gotten away with it this time, too, but unfortunately, I just didn't want to get a shield, because I feel like more and more people are going to start shielding up Porygon Z, seeing the videos, and knowing what it can do. I mean, it's going to one-shot you. If you don't, it charges super fast, and you're just not expecting, it has a Blizzard already, or a Zap Cannon, or a Solar Beam. So we're getting the debuff, so that's good, alright? They have no more shields. They wanted to double shield that thing from a Porygon, okay? Sweet, sounds good to me. So we're going to go ahead and just bring in Palkia here, and then just Dragon Tail them down. Now, if we can get to that Fire Blast, that'd be great, but I decided to just swap into Metagross here and just start farming up. And I'm expecting a Draco, but it's a Thunder, so still doing a lot of damage. They're retreating into their Metagross here. We're just going to go straight Earthquake, obviously, and then we're going to be able to farm them down. It's just the perfect amount of health left over for us. Fantastic. In comes the Dialga, and we're barely able to get to Earthquake with like 1 or 2 HP. So this is a 100% IV, level 50, best buddy. If we didn't have all that, we would have went down. So freaking love it. But not only that, Porygon Z team took 5 wins. Are you kidding me? In the Open Master. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, I'm loving this thing. Let's make it meta, all right? Prepare it for Season 9. Into the next battle, what are we going to see? Excadrill, beautiful, finally. So this is almost what Palkia... Actually, no, this is literally specifically what it's made for this team, to take care of this stinking Excadrill and Kyogre. So here we go. We're letting that first shield run go through. And we're absolutely going to have to shield the next ones, obviously. It's going to kind of almost outpace us here for the charge moves, but that's perfectly fine. As long as we wither them down or get shields, we'll be great. So we're going to go ahead and throw another one here. If they want to double shield it, they do. Oh my goodness, okay. Fine, do what you got to do, buddy. And I do believe we're going to actually double shield this as well. And then be very careful for a charm user. They're coming in with a psychic, okay? And we're going to instantly swap into Metagross here. Shadow Ball is not going to cut it, but they hit me for a loop here. They go for Focus Blast, which is going to about do the same amount of damage as Shadow Ball to the Metagross. The only difference between Shadow Ball and Focus Blast here is the fact that they're going to actually be able to do a lot more damage to Steel types with that Focus Blast. So it's really good move on Mewtwo. They're bringing in Yveltal. We're actually able to get to a Meteor Mash here, which is just peaches. Peaches! All right. So what's the play here? Going with Palkia. Get this energy. I wanted to hit Aqua Tail, but this works too. They're using up that energy. Porygon Z, are you going to do it for us, buddy? Porygon Z, go. Let's get it. Be the glitch in the Matrix. All right, level 49. Let's see. So taking them out. In comes the Excadrill. They're going to hit us with a charge move. We're getting to Blizzard. They don't have 2 drill runs. I swear I thought they did, though. I was like, come on. This was so close. We get to Blizzard. GG. Oh, my gosh. Porygon Z putting in the work. Now, a Tri-Attack would have done a good amount of damage, but I wasn't trying to play around there. Just take the win. Garchomp for the next battle. And it has Dragon Tail. Damn. As you can see, it's really just neck to neck, and we're just both chunking away at each other. It's just ridiculous. Now, if you're doing this matchup, make sure you time it right and don't let them sneak in an extra quick move with the broken mechanics, because you're going to be looking pretty bad. We're letting that go through because it's going to be a double KO. Now, I'm just going to wait for them to throw in their Pokemon first so we can see what they bring in. They're going with the Dialga, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Metagross here. Looking pretty dang good. They're swapping into Kyogre. We're going to go ahead and bring in Porygon. Now, initially, Porygon was my Kyogre killer one-shotter with Zap Cannon, but you've seen the Blizzard performance. We've been doing really good with it. Zap Cannon or Solar Beam really would have done us no justice in those other battles, so we're just going to go Tri-Attack. Because like I said, this thing has a vendetta for Kyogre, and we keep getting the debuffs. Did you see we got that first one, enabling us to survive this long? Okay, we're going to shield it up. Porygon Z, don't let me down, buddy. Don't let me down. Let's get it. Going for another one. Can we get another debuff? You got this. Come on, come on. No, but that's okay. So here we go. Let's talk about this. I gave up the win. I had a perfectly beautiful matchup to success, but I screwed it up. How could I have won? Well, let the Porygon Z go down, farm down with the Metagross, and then take out the Dialga with Earthquake. But I was an idiot. So, yeah. Last battle. Wait. Yeah, last battle. All right. So, Mewtwo. Great. Good start. Let's see what we have going on here. It's not like, oh, I win. Mewtwo's still going to put it work and pressure us with shields. So it's not like a comfortable, easy win. It is definitely going to come at a cost. So we're going to go ahead and go for Aqua Tail here. They're letting it go through. Okay. They're like, yeah, I'm a Titan too. Let's go. Okay. Sounds good. So we're going to go ahead and shield this Side Strike up and farm them down here. Fantastic. And we have energy ready to go at the expense of a shield yet again. And I'm just throwing Aqua Tail. I don't care what it is. And it is going to be a Metagross. Good on them for coming in to farm down with that. That's exactly what you want to do. But we're going to go ahead and bring in our Metagross immediately because I don't want them to start getting an advantage on energy. They already have an advantage on shields, and I'm looking pretty grim here with the Porygon Z in the back. It's not good. All right, so we are going to go ahead and shield this up, calling it correctly. Getting a shield from them with our Meteor Mash. Can we get another shield? Can we get another one? Oh, my goodness. Okay, we pulled this back officially, but it's not over until it's over here because this is probably... Is this Earthquake? Yeah, definitely. Why wouldn't you not? No shields are down. So bringing in Palkia, and it's a Togekiss. Well, you already know what's going to happen because this thing loves to one-shot Togekiss. So it doesn't like Kyogres or Togekiss. All right, so down it goes. Porygon Z, are you going to take the win up against a Metagross? Dude, you going to do this for us, buddy? Come on, let's go. Let's get it. And we got it. Thank you for watching and take care, traders.
Hey, so you're finally here. fantastic!